You ever buy a house thinking it's your peaceful escape, only to end up in a full-blown war with a woman who thinks your pool belongs to her arthritis class? Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. I'd just moved into what was supposed to be my dream home. 4 bedrooms, quiet cul-de-sac, and this gorgeous backyard pool that shimmered in the sun like something out of a resort brochure. I worked my butt off to get here 15 years, in corporate 3 promotions, and I finally made it. Day 1. I'm on the patio with a cold drink, planning a housewarming party in my head, when this woman, late 50s tennis visor attitude for days, marches across my lawn like she owns it. I'm Sharon Delaney, she says, president of the Meadowbrook Community Enrichment Council. I'd read the HOA bylaws top to bottom. That council wasn't in there. But I smile, play nice. That's when she hands me a laminated pool schedule. I kid you not, she says. Water aerobics starts at 8 a.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, like it's a given. I say, ma'am, this is my private pool. She goes, well, the previous owners let us use it. It's tradition. I politely shut that down. I figured that'd be the end of it. Rookie mistake. A few days later, I wake up to splashing noises. I head out back and find Sharon and a posse of senior citizens floating around like it's their personal spa. One guy even brought his own pool noodles. I'm standing there, stunned coffee in hand, while she waves at me like, oh, hey, you're just in time. I tell them they have to leave respectfully but firm. Sharon just narrows her eyes and says, you'll come around. Then I get this letter real official looking saying I owe $250 a day in fines for cutting off neighborhood pool access. It's signed by the so-called Meadowbrook Property Standards Bureau, which, surprise, surprise, doesn't exist. I check with the actual HOA president, Daniel Wu, and he confirms it. Sharon has no authority. In fact, she's been running this fake HOA for years, bullying new residents before they even unpack. So I install cameras, email Daniel, and send Sharon a cease and desist. But she's not done. I get woken up at 3 a.m. by my alarm. Someone dumped pool chemicals in the water and fired up the equipment. Whole thing was glowing green under the lights. I call the cops. No one caught, of course, but I knew who was behind it. And I bet you do too. Next day, I call out of work. Hire a private security guard. Call a lawyer friend. He says if I catch her again, we've got enough to press charges. And then plot twist. She shows up with a county health inspector claiming my pool's unsafe. He tests everything pH chlorine safety gear. Tells me it's the cleanest pool he's seen this season. Sharon, she's standing there looking like she bit into a lemon. But the big punch comes when I get served. Fake legal documents claiming I owe 10 grand for denying community access to a shared recreational resource. Except there's no court stamp, no real law firm, nothing legit. I send it all to my lawyer. We're building the case. Then, out of nowhere, she posts flyers around the neighborhood for a pool party. At my house. I swear. She puts my address as mine and everything. Saturday morning, I look out the window and see minivans pulling up kids with Floaty's parents carrying coolers. I walk out with my phone recording and tell them calmly this is private property. They've been misled, and they need to leave. Most do. Some give me the stink eye. Sharon tries to talk over me, but I've got it all on video. I take that footage, the emails, the fake fines, everything to the next HOA meeting. I don't rant. I lay it out cool and steady. And then other neighbors start speaking up. Turns out Sharon's been pulling this stunt for years. Janet 3 houses down got fined for planting wildflowers. The Rodriguezes were harassed over their kid's basketball hoop. One guy, Henry, says she's been side-eyeing his guests since he moved in. Never said a word to him until he put up a Black Lives Matter sign. The board votes public censure, $1,000 fine, and she's banned from any community leadership for 5 years. My lawyer files a restraining order. It felt good. But then twist number 2, her husband shows up. Real quiet, tired guy. Tells me Sharon had a minor stroke. Asks if I'd consider dropping the order if she apologizes, and shuts down her little fake organization. I think about it. I want to go scorched earth, believe me. But I say fine if the apology is public and she's done for good. Next meeting, she reads this written apology, voice shaking. She resigns. Flyers disappear. No more seniors in my pool. Now, my weekends are quiet. My pool is mine. But you want to know the real lesson. People like Sharon don't show up with red flags. They show up with cookies and laminated schedules. And once you let them get comfy, they'll treat your property like a public park. So now I stay alert. I built relationships with real neighbors, joined the real HOA, and made sure everyone knew what went down. And if she ever tries again, well, this time, the whole neighborhood's watching. What would you have done? Forgive her press charges. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you think boundaries deserve to be respected, especially when they come with a lock and a privacy fence.